So our producer, Rebecca, is ready to make a permanent change to her life and body, but she's got two options and she doesn't know which one to choose, and she's going to let us help her decide.
Yes. I want to make a really big change because I really want to start living my best life because I got some great news again recently. After battling cancer the last year or two, I got more clear scans. Yeah, F cancer. I almost said the real thing.
I don't blame you. And you know what? I probably would have let it slide instead of hitting the dump button.
Yeah, thanks, guys. That really means a lot to me. So, to be completely honest, these scans felt very, very big to me. I think that's not surprising, obviously.
Well, so you had your first scans and those were clear and we were all ecstatic. How is it getting your second round of clear scans? Like, what does that mean for you as somebody who's gone through this journey to have them clear again?
So these ones felt the most important.
Really?
They felt like they were going to be a big sign about how my future was going to go, because I had a longer time between my first scans and the second ones. I think a lot of people don't know that the first scans I ever got after treatment and surgery, they didn't go very well. So everything changed after that, like my scans became so important, and getting that first clear scan was such a great positive sign. But waiting for that second one, I knew that the results of these scans that I just recently had, I felt like after I got these, I would be able to actually move on with my life and feel like I was okay and that my future was solid. That's what it felt like to me. So
that's huge. It's everything.
It's so huge, and I'm so grateful. And I'm so happy that this was the outcome. But to be completely honest, the last month and a half, 45-ish days, I have been miserable.
Just waiting on pins and needles for the results.
Anxious wreck. Yeah. Just irritable. I'm not taking care of myself because I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. And it feels like it's like every day of the calendar is just like a step I have to climb to figure out what my life is going to look like. Obviously, it turned out great, and I'm so grateful about that. But it made me realize after these past clear scans, I don't want to live like this anymore. I can't keep living scan to scan because it's going to be 5 years, and they'll get longer and longer. And I have faith now that they will stay clear. But I cannot do this to myself anymore, where I am just going month to month. And as they get closer, I am not letting myself live, because I've been through a fortunately pretty unique situation. Not a lot of people battle cancer in their 30s, which is obviously very fortunate. I want to make this a positive thing in my life, because I feel like out of anyone, I feel like I should be able to wake up every morning and be so grateful and not take life for granted, because I've been through something where my life could have been taken away from me.
And I appreciate everything you're saying, but I feel like that's setting up super high expectations, because you're allowed to have a bad day. So I feel like it doesn't have to be like, there's a spectrum here, and it doesn't have to be one or the other. I hate what you've gone through for the past 45 days. And that I do love that this is a wake-up call that, no, I'm not going to focus on the dread of a scan. I'm going to focus on I'm here and I am healthy right now. And so I'm going to live life to the fullest. But also, I feel like as a cancer survivor, waking up every day and forcing yourself to feel this tremendous gratitude and to, make the most of life every single day. That's a lot of pressure to put on yourself. You can have gratitude every single day, but the pressure of making sure you live every single moment to its nth degree, I feel like that's exhausting.
You're right. It is. It's a ton of pressure. And this is not uncommon. I've talked to so many survivors who you get clear scans and people think that you should be very happy and overjoyed and just positive. And it's hard to do that. It's hard after treatment and surgery and everything you've been through to just sit there and sort of start processing the feelings, because now you don't have anything to do. Now you just have to feel the feelings. And that's really hard to do. But my problem is I have a very hard time being positive. I'm actually not a very positive person. I'm pretty cynical.
Oh, we've heard your dark jokes on the air before.
There's a reason me and you are friends.
I would have never guessed that.
I'm very cynical. I'm very pessimistic. I have a very hard time being optimistic. I feel very grateful that I have friends and families who are so optimistic and rally around me. But it's not even that I want to wake up and force myself to be positive. I just can't keep living like this. Honestly, I'm not living my best life. I'm not taking care of myself. And I want to stop taking things for granted because I know now how precious life is. And I want to move forward with that fixed mindset where I feel the joy in everyday life because I know what can be taken from you.
Good for you.
Which is why I want to treat my body like a fifth grader's composition notebook and draw all over it.
Oh, we talking tattoos?
Yes.
We're talking tattoos and piercings.
Oh, okay.
So I have two things that I have always really, really wanted to get. And I've kind of been hesitant because I think objectively my taste is a little unique. Some of the things I like are not liked by the general population, but it's my personal style. Like, the platform Crocs, the green hair, like I have things that I enjoy. And these two things, some people might consider them ugly, and I'm at peace with that. But I wanted to put it up to a vote because that's fun and see what Bert Show fam and you guys think I should do because I'm going to do one of these things. It's a tattoo and a piercing. And the first one is a tattoo of this guy.
Oh my God, what is that?
That looks like my boob.
I was about to say, why does it look like Tommy with his shirt off?
Hey, yo!
Sorry, that was I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
Take it back. Take it back.
You gotta post it now.
I will. This is the radish spirit from Spirited Away. I think he's adorable. He's a big cutie.
He's got moves.
He does have moves.
But they're his cheeks.
Oh, those is right, because
Yeah,
that's his face. It's coming from his face.
It is. His cheeks have turned into these long banana-esque but yeah, he has pecs underneath his long cheeks.
Pecs is a stretch.
Yeah.
Literally.
Is that a bowl on my man's head?
He's got a little it's like a sake cup on top of his head. Okay, so
he's wearing a loincloth as well.
Loincloth. He
And they
is
match.
naked. Yeah, he's got his butt out if he turns around. Very cute. He's the radish spirit. He is a radish, I believe. I actually haven't really seen a radish in real life. So he's from my favorite movie, Spirited Away.
Radishes don't look like that. Just FYI.
Okay, he's the hint of a radish.
A lot less legs than body.
And what is this moob-looking creature? How does that relate to you overcoming the struggles and difficulties of beating cancer?
I'm glad you asked that. It doesn't. I just like him. He's very cute, but so in the movie, he has a brief cameo where he protects the main character, Chihiro, and escorts her up an elevator. He doesn't talk. He only growls, and he's extreme. I just think he's so cute.
Well, I understand wanting to get a tattoo because you don't want everything in your life to revolve around cancer.
Of course not.
And so you wouldn't want to get a permanent tattoo, if you don't of something that's just completely unrelated. And I don't think you can get any more unrelated than that right there.
So you're really stepping into, again, it's not the cancer, it's you're stepping into the fact that you want to live your life and embrace it to the fullest. And it's so weird you're having this convo because I had it with my husband, like a similar one yesterday about tattoos. And he's like, it's your body, it's your way of expressing yourself. And I sat there thinking, and I was like, tattoos are forever, but I am not. So go ahead and get what you want. And if that makes you happy to see every day, you should get it.
I think so too.
Okay, what's the other option though? Because you're either going to do one or the other, not both, correct?
Yes. The second option is an eyebrow piercing.
Wait, I think that would look so sick on you.
Oh my
That would
God.
look great.
I'm shocked that you think that.
Well, it just goes with your whole overall vibe. Like if I got an eyebrow piercing, people would be like, "What? She got drunk and did something weird." This would fit with your vibe.
If you got an eyebrow piercing, I would pull you aside and be like, what are you going through?
A lot, Kristen. The meds aren't working.
Okay, awesome. Well, I put up a poll at thebertshow.com/choices, so I'd love to see your vote.
Please don't vote for the moob man.
I love the man.
Let her get a piercing.
The Bert Show.